Alright, welcome back to Meme Team.
Hello, everyone.
On this episode, we're going to be trying to finish off the last level. Everything's reset. I'm no longer Long Boy.
It's time for our third and final session. We're going to the final stage.
Oh, this is hell. Wait, I got the second shortcut, didn't I? I believe.
I think you activated all the pots, I believe. Right. You activated lots of them, I know that much.
Wait, yes. Yeah, this way. It's been just a bit, so I'm trying to remember exactly which shortcuts I've gotten.
There's that. Isn't there a... Wait, no. I was going to say, isn't that guy a boss in the second one, but it's her assistant, right?
Yeah.
When I was at, like, a children's, like, clinic way back in, like, 2002, I played Banjo Tooie.
Oh, yeah.
And it was just, like, a demo thing, and I fought him as a boss.
Oh, yeah.
So I just kind of assumed that Banjo Kazooie games had a boss with every stage, but it doesn't. It's only Banjo Tooie, I guess.
Banjo Tooie had like official bosses.
Yeah, this just has the final boss, I'm assuming.
There's I mean, the bosses in this game are like hard to qualify as bosses.
Mr. Vile should have been the final boss.
He's a boss in the sense that it's a mini game and it's hard.
Oh, I was watching them play Banjo Kazooie on Game Grumps, like old John and Aaron Game Grumps 2012. And when they were doing Mr. Vile, they didn't have to do all 3 rounds. They only had to do the last one when they lost.
Yeah, that's fucked.
Is that just for the N64 version?
It might be then, yeah.
Because I know when we did it, when we lost, we had to do all 3 rounds over again. And that was bullshit.
That caused so much frustration with trying to record and just fast forward through everything.
It was fun to watch them fail at it, though.
Yeah.
You know, they're like 10 parts ahead of us. If there's one thing we can say, we beat this game faster than Game Grumps. Oh, geez, that's treacherous.
Okay, so...
And also not how Venus flytraps work. They only close the once, and then they're kind of stuck for a while.
I think if you get hit by them, Grunty talks shit on you, and she's like, oh, my Venus bear traps. Like, okay.
I thought that beaver was bottles for a second.
No, I think they also share... Well, no, probably not, but I was about to say they probably share the model from the beavers from Donkey Kong 64, but I don't think that's the case.
Well, because this one came first, right?
We asked that question before, didn't we?
Yeah, I can just look it up.
Yeah.
Speaking of, I didn't set a timer. Jesus, I'll be right back.
Hello, audience. It's me, your favorite co-editor, Matt. I'm here, pooping in little plant holes. Here we go. Oh, I'm on top of it now.
Alright, so the good news is I can just look at this over here. Okay, so we got 7 minutes left.
Alright, cool. So those guys are new, and for some reason, the first time whenever you kill them, it just shows a little cutscene of it, like, falling out of its little tree hole.
Poor bird.
Oh, okay, camera. Okay, here we go. So yeah, this level can be extremely frustrating at times, just because of the, oh wait, I want to go to Mumbo's. Just because of, like, the fact that you had to go through the same level 4 times, but with, like, different seasons, and...
Oh, there's different seasons. That's cool, but also that sounds...
Yeah. So...
like a lot of work.
I'm just gonna pay this first, and then turn back to Banjo, because... The best thing... Oh yeah, bees!
Bees, B-movie. What? How does B-movie start again? It's like, biologically speaking, a bee should not be able to fly. Its little wings are too small for its fat little body.
Jake, put the entirety of the script on the screen. No.
Scroll by really quickly. Da-da-da-da-da-da.
Please
Unfortunately, they do it. I don't think he says unfortunately, but he's like, bees just do whatever they want. And then it opens up with Jerry Seinfeld being like, black or yellow, black or yellow, black or yellow. Yellow, black. Let's mix it up a little.
Oh boy, Jerry Seinfeld. I'm gonna watch the entirety of Seinfeld all over again.
I've only seen a couple episodes, and I like it, but I don't like how he like puts his stand up at the beginning of every episode. What's the deal with airplane food?
What's the deal with literal fucking airplanes with faces in the movie Airplanes? I don't like the Cars franchise.
Actually, the movie's called Planes.
I know, but it's like the same, like, the same idea.
What if Cars was called Automobiles instead? Would it have been critically well received?
I couldn't give you a straight answer to that.
Anyways, I'm looking up which came first, Donkey Kong 64 or Banjo Kazooie. Banjo Kazooie. Oh. Right there, Wikipedia.
Wait, I don't even need Mumbo tokens anymore. I already got all the transformations.
Yeah, every single transformation.
Yeah. I spent the entirety of last night watching a video of Click Clock Woods just to make sure that, like, I don't forget one of the more harder to get jiggies, because, like, a few of them are, like, a bit out of the way. Okay, so... Oops. Oh, okay.
I was gonna ask if you saw that comic about everything in Banjo having eyes, but then I remembered I scrolled down on my dash and saw like that you reblogged it.
Yeah.
The person I reblogged it from you, even though I tagged you in it. So it's my full circle. So Banjo Kazooie came out in summer of '98. So that's the first one.
Chomp, chew. Nabnut likes acorns. I'll just eat a few more.
Is that Conker's dad?
It's his long-lost relative who's, like, just gorges himself on nuts.
And Donkey Kong 64 came out, late 99. So this one came first.
This did come first.
It came out December 22nd in Australia, so almost the end of the decade.
Okay, so I guess I sort of understand how they went about with Banjo-Tooie, and because, like, I guess it was like Banjo-Kazooie, and then they started development on Banjo-Tooie a few years later, but they were also working on Donkey Kong, so... And Donkey Kong 64 had, like, a lot of padding, like we were talking about earlier, so...
Five times the stuff to collect.
Oh, yeah, so... I guess they, like, use that as a sort of, gauge, or... Is it gauge? I don't know.
Gauge.
A gauge to, like, sort of determine, like, how much padding they should put into, like, Banjo-Tooie, because... Holy shit. Like, Donkey Kong 64 is bad in terms of that. Like, it's a good game, but, like, it's just that you had to go through the level, like, the same level, like, a bunch of times just so you can get stuff, but...
Yeah. I don't mind doing everything as Lanky Kong, because he can handstand when he needs to.
Oh, yeah.
But, no, I don't want to have to be Donkey Kong.
Oh, yeah.
He is the first member of the DK crew, and I've played tons of him.
Alright, so...
Plus you have to unlock the Kongs.
Okay, so I think I'm done in this season. I woke up the eagle. Okay, here we go, folks!
Ground pound.
See, I'm always prepared.
It's good to be prepared. And we have 2 minutes left.
Alright, so we'll start that off with going to summer. So yeah, basically it's just the same level 4 times over with like just like major differences.
There's a hub world where you choose your season and then Eerie hungry now. Need 5
caterpillars. So now there's a little quest you gotta do where you gotta find a bunch of caterpillars. And look, now there's just bees just everywhere on their own without the
God, not the bees.
So yeah, that's all in good fun.
Rareware games have a lot of bees. I remember in Earthworm Jim 3D, there's a mission where you have to have like an ice cream cone and you have to get it to somebody, but the bees will chase you and eat the ice cream cone, so you have to do it within a certain amount of time. Could you move this boulder for me? Or just destroy it. That works too.
I remember when I was younger, I was trying this glitch where you can break the boulder in spring by like standing on top of like this area here and then just pooping an egg down on it. But I don't know if that actually worked because, you know, I can't break it with eggs, but I'm not sure if that's just like a N64 to like Xbox thing. But yeah, bees. In Banjo-Tooie, there's a big sexy bee in it.
Big sexy bee.
Yeah.
Is it like the sexy bee in Super Mario Galaxy? The one who you crawl all over and she's like, oh, that feels good.
No, it's straight up like boobs. Like,
She's got bee boobs.
I Google it.
Boobies.
I Google honeybee from Banjo-Tooie. Oh, is it time for next time?
Yes. Next time on
Next time on Banjo-Tooie, Banjo-Kazooie.
Banjo-Kazooie.
Next time on Banjo, we're gonna put
bees with titties.
Yeah, we're gonna put a picture of the bee on the screen. The first thing. Okay, see you later.